yes. Are we live? Can we be heard? Hopefully. Let me just double check our stream. Welcome to everyone who is looking to play. My name's Dave. I'm from YDK BTR, our YouTube channel. Unfortunately, he won't be joining us today. She's not feeling great after surgery, but apologies. But hopefully that should be sorted soonish. But apologies for the last two live streams we've attempted to do. We've been having a problem with our internet. Been a bit of a nightmare trying to get that sorted. So you'll have to forgive us for the last two. There's a problem with the green box at the end of the road, so I had to get an engineer out. But they have solved it, so hopefully it should be all good. Hopefully we should be sorted. Right, as you can see here, today we will be playing Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire, which is stunning. Right, so let me just get this back in there. There we go. Right. Hopefully that should be going on. Just got to sort out the just got to solve the game audio. Seems to not be coming through. Let's get that problem fixed. But anyway, how are we all today? Please feel free to chat in the comments. They're looking long. I will explain what Pillars of Eternity Deadfire is in just a moment. But as I say, let me just sort out the game audio. Oh, overall volume's low. Oh, apologies. Right, let's solve that. Hopefully this will fix it. Where is it? There it is. Right. We're eventually getting it solved, hopefully. Okay. Let's just try and get this one online. Okay, just trying to locate the game audio wherever that's going to. Would have thought we'd had this resolved by now, but you know, one of those things. Early stream, so I do apologise. Right. Okay, so that appears to be that one there. Ah, God, I had this working just a moment ago. Oh no, this is so sad. Honestly, I had the game audio going not too long ago, but I can't try and work out where it's at. But Pillars of Eternity in itself, Pillars of Eternity in itself is a sprawling RPG. Really kind of sprawling. One of the second in the edition. The original one was out, I think, a long time ago. I can't really remember when it came out, but I actually missed it. This is the first one which I played from that particular series. Now, basically, what occurs is you start running through. You build up a team. You start off with your character. You build up a team, and it then kind of proceeds from there. Now, you start on this ship, well, technically you start in the afterlife, so the first game ends where you actually have died. Now, that's sad, obviously, really sad. It's emotional. But, oh, cool. Alright, let's try and resolve that. or at least okay, just trying to get it sorted. There you go. That might be better. All these kind of little tiny bits, but yeah. So this is the second in the instalment. So you start off basically in the afterlife when that originally. When the game originally opens, you kind of walk through the afterlife, just seeing what's going on there and how that's hanging. What you do then is basically create your character. Now I've skipped that because, well, I mean, it would take forever, and that would be really sad because, well, I mean, no one wants to sit and watch me play character creation for an entire live stream. So what we basically are doing in this sense is after that we have run through the character creation. I've set it all up how we like it, crafted a general idea, and we can just go from there and start actually playing the, well, hopefully playing the game, but we will find out. Oh. Okay. Right, let me have a look. Oh yeah, sorry, I should have said spoiler alert from the end of the first game. But it has been out for a long time, so if you if you haven't had it since then well, you know, there you go. It's not my fault. Well, it is my fault completely, but still trying to get this sound working. I do apologise, guys. The sound from the game is just playing up. It's not actually giving me any sound input to my start, which is sad. So what's basically occurring right now is don't know what's done there. Alright, it's just the dialog box. Basically, crafted the character and that's all been sorted, which is yay. But we are on a boat. This gentleman here, with the yellow hair, so the blonde gentleman, is meant to be from the first game, who's a companion in it, so you're one of your party, one of your friend, and then you manage to kind of, well, get that resolved after, really, which is nice. But I don't know why this game audio isn't working. Right, bear with me for 1 second, guys. Just trying. Hey, here's a really to assist. Just having a bit of problems with the input of game audio, which is so sad.
Can you hear it?
Oh, there we go. I think it's been resolved now. Right, there you go. Hopefully, I think that's managed to resolve it. Just as soon as he comes in, see, all it took was in his presence, and it functioned.
I don't know. I'll go check.
Well, I hope so. But it appears to have done, so apologies, guys. But yes, so I have crafted this character here. She's called Mercy. She is based on Irony's original D&D character. She is a druid ranger, which is good and cool. So you kind of get the combination and abilities to. Oh no, it's still not working. Oh, disaster. I can hear it, but it's not functioning. Get IT support, that's what we need. Someone who actually knows how to stream, that's what we need. She is poorly, but I mean, I was trying to fix it myself, but it was sad and wasn't working.
I mean, as far as technical problems goes, this is the least we've had.
Yeah, this is the least technical issues we've ever faced, so I'm quite pleased and happy about that. But, thank you very much everyone for joining the stream. Please chat in the comments if you have any questions about why this game out of nowhere or anything about the characters or the story, because I haven't really played that far through. But so the character we've got there is a called they're called angel touched. So godlike, I believe, is the technical term. But this one specifically is a moon god touch, godlike. Click on the game. There you go. Oh.
No, that's going to cause feedback.
Yep, it's going to cause feedback, but
I will go check.
Yeah, we'll go check. But anyway, yes. So this is a godlike moon person who is a druid and ranger, which is why we've got a lion. But so I've just kind of stashed all my equipment, got it out the cupboard. What has so far occurred is that someone has tried to attack us, which is not good. So I'm just equipping items and things at the moment, just to ensure that that we can get it sorted. Right. That's what I want to do. There we go. Just better double check we can. Yeah, that's not too bad. Right. So we're on a boat, and this is my lion companion called Kiki, after a dog, and it's Mercy is the character which we're playing as, named after her original D&D character. So it does appear like the sound's sorted, which is nice. Please let me know about levels now we've actually got it working, because that was the main thing. But yeah, this is the second in the instalment. I've also downloaded the Critical Role expansion pack, which I got when I first purchased the game. So if you ever see any of the voice lines, so her voice is from Vexalia, the ranger of that group, and the portrait is Keyleth, the druid. I thought it was a nice combo. But yeah, so we're playing here. We've got this gentleman Benweth, who has decided to attack our battleship. It's not really a battleship, it's just a ship, which is sad. Well, what if we hear a little shirt slop, lost and alone in the storm? A surly, brutish-looking captain stands stiff-backed before his crew. He scowls, he assesses you, and his hair whipping about his ears. Oh, the thunder.
I'll be taking your ship now.
Oh, mate, you can't take our ship.
And especially if you do.
Well, no, mate, no. Benwith. Oh, see, this is voiced by Matt Mercer as well. You'll find him a lot through the game. I end up having 3 of Matt Mercer's characters in my party first time I played through. But he thinks he's a gentleman of fortune.
Up easy, and I'll see you get a swift death.
Or what should we do, guys? What should we do?
Well, at least it'd be quick.
I haven't decided on what kind of playthrough I'm going to do, but it'll probably be I end up like attacking him. But let's. I've just come back to life. I officially died. This is literally 5 seconds after I've woken up after dying. So
I'm not here.
I'm gonna be. Oh. I've been moved, but this is 5 seconds after I've woken up. So I'm going to say that. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
Sure.
I'm not here.
She's not here, honest. Not IT support.
But the breaches are going to be stitched.
I'll be back next week when I'm not poorly.
Oh, right.
Got a smart mouth on ya. Careful. That'll get you killed faster than any blade.
Oh, 5. Sorry, Toby. I completely missed that. My apologies. I should do that. You know what? Next time I'll ask the chat, and we'll kind of have that going. We'll be like, hey, what do you guys think we should choose? Because there's loads of those. There's so many decisions.
Spear me a bigger fish.
Oh, mate.
One with sharper teeth like. I'm
So-
trusting you lot
this
not
is so
to cock
sad.
this up. Don't damage the sloop when you take it.
Honestly, he's leaving it to his mates. Doesn't he know who we are? We saved the world in the last game.
None but
Oh, mate.
You had bandwidth.
Right.
After him.
Right. Basically, we won't read the instructions. We'll work it out. But So this is you can play this game in 2 different ways. First off, you can have like a turn-by-turn strategy-based RPG if you do prefer and like that kind of thing, or you can do as I'm doing. You can have basically like a more of a free flow idea. So you can pause, you can attack, you can do whatever you would like during that period. So it currently auto pauses the game for me. So let's have a quick look at what we would like to do. I'm going to get my friend here to come up and so my lion is going to attack this pirate. Ed Air is also going to attack that lion there. My character is going to move here and attack that one, I think. So we unpause it. There we go. Right, we want to move my character here because he's taking a little bit of damage. Not happy about this. And what have we got? We've got some abilities here. So as I'm a druid, I can shape shift into different ones. But we're just going to go for a bit of a rapid shot into this one here. Oh, if I did it right. There we go. So, that was a successful attack. It's just kind of getting you into the game. My lion did exceptionally well. Well done, Kiki. MVP. You're right, to be fair, it may actually end badly. But, you know, never mind. Let's. I say next time we do that one and it'll be funny. Yes, PoE. Pillars of Eternity. Yes, mate. Right. So, guys, shall we save the crate or shall we save Chapultepec? I mean, you know, do we really need another bloke on the ship, or do we need more loot? That's kind of the question. So, if the 5 people watching, thank you, welcome to the stream. If you guys want to put in the chat what you would like me to pick, let's go for it. Press option 1 for rescuing the crew, I suppose, the cabin hand. I don't really know. I'm not really sure what his job is, but no doubt he's vital to the ship. Or number 2, which is save the loot. You know, save the loot. So we've got one. We've got one for crew. Okay. Oh, we've got 2 for crate and 1 for crew. I'll give it. I think a minute, and then we'll jump in. Oh, Sue, we are playing Pillars of Eternity 2. Oh, we've got a couple more. So we've got 3 crates and two for Chapultepec, the crew cabin person. I don't know why around ships, guys. I'm so sorry. Oh, time is counting down. There we go. Oh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, counting up as we go. We've got 3 for the crate and 2 for Monsieur Chapultepec. I can't even say his name, but it's probably doesn't matter at this point. He's off the ship. He can save himself. We'll just go for the crate. You know. Oh. So you seize the crate just as it's about to tip into the rolling sea. It's heavy, but you manage to heave it back from the edge. As it thumps on the deck, you hear a fading scream and a splash. Oh no. What did we do? Chapultepec is gone. There's no sign of him in the churning waves below. Meanwhile, the storm has nearly driven you ashore. Flash of lightning reveals a treacherous coastline and Earthus striding into the distance. The lookout barely has time to shout a warning before the Defiant, the ship, runs aground. So, in terms of Earthas, for those who aren't aware, it's a giant god being, I believe, who is basically wandering the world, eating everything and destroying it, which is lovely and sad. I believe in the first game it came about at the end where you were trying to defeat it, and then something went wrong. So yeah, I believe you could choose the option of saving people or putting them into the wheel of I believe it's the Wheel of Fortune or something. I know that's a game show, but it's called something like that, where it's kind of like the afterlife, and depending on which god you went with, gave you a different outcome and ending. Now this game is based just after that, when the godlike being is still roaming and trying to destroy things. But oh, wow. Oh, yeah, that's okay. Looking back, my apologies, team. My apologies. I did count Toby twice. Never mind. That was just a miss on my part, so my apologies. If you get quick and I don't look properly, then you get 2 votes apparently. But never mind. So the impact hurls everyone from the deck into the froth of waves, bodies, and splintering debris. You struggle towards the beach just ahead, even as the surface tugs you towards an open sea. You kick and paddle with all your might until at last you feel sand between your fingers. Oh. Pulling yourself ashore, you collapse. And this is basically the start of the what's called tutorial area of Pillars of Eternity. Now I've started it here because it's been a little while since I've actually played this, so I can't remember all the shortcuts. And there are 2 classes which I haven't actually played before. Last time I played, I had 2 characters. The first one was a chanter, so like a bard. But the one after that was a paladin combined with I think it was a paladin barbarian, if I remember rightly, but it's been a little while. But yeah, this time we're going for the druid ranger feel, with a lion companion. You did get to choose what companion you would like. There was a stag, boar, antelope, bear, lion. I thought lion was fun.
You've been getting a lot of sleep so far on this trip. I'd have woken you, but you look so peaceful with your face in the sand.
Considering, you know, I died, it's a bit mean. But sure, Matt, you carry on.
If you're worried about the ship, you can stop worrying. It's wrecked right over there.
Thanks, Carl. Yes, then it works. That's all I was hearing. I was just hearing Jess saying in the distance.
You and me and the chair lady over there.
Chair lady. Oh no, that's
It's
so
a relief
sad.
to see you awake, my lady.
Right.
I worried you were
No
in for
decision,
another
guys.
long sleep.
What are we feeling? We're going, oh, what happened? Or where are we? Or I hate boats. I thought you really would, yes. There's a lot of Matthew Mercer in this. So my party ended up, I think I had 3 characters of Matt. I had 1 of Laura Bailey. And I think that was it. I think it was just me. Oh, okay, so there is Uni and Kyle are on 3. Sue and Toby are on 2. See, I'm looking at names. Oh, and Jester's... Oh, no. Oh, no, got a decider. Okay, to be honest with you, my immediate reaction was I hate boats. So I'm gonna go with the I hate boats option as the tiebreaker.
It's right behind you.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I mean, I don't care.
Unfortunately, I believe we'll be needing the Defiant yet. Unless you mean to settle down on the island for good.
Well, there's a thought.
So, on this one, what would you guys like? Would you guys like, let's get going? What do we do now? Can we patch up the ship? Or shout, any help there, Bereth? So, I'm trying to think who Bereth is. I believe Bereth is the is one of the crew that was there previously. I'm not quite sure. As I say, it's been a very long time since I've played this game, and I missed the first one in the installment, which is sad. Oh, there's a couple of ones. Irene and Carl are on 1. Oh, 1. Ooh. This is fun, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. I appreciate you taking time out your Sunday evening before work, just having a bit of a chill and calm. Oh, everyone is consolidated upon 1, I feel. Just give it a minute, just in case anyone wants to change their mind. But, yeah, so, took me, to be honest, this is the quickest download of this game I think I've ever had. When I first purchased it,
Somehow we gotta get the ship repaired.
I think it took about 3-4 hours on our first system. But let's just go.
We're paddling out of here on a salvage raft.
For now, I'd say your best bet is to find some sign of civilization. If nothing else, we may be able to hire on a shipwright. My lady, if it is not too taxing, could you explain how it came to pass that you were returned to us?
So, how did I return? Now, on this one, yeah, our return did suck. It was awful. Basically, what happens, the reason that it is referencing Bereth so much is because, as I said, when you start the game, you not only get to choose your class, what you look like, all those details, your race, height, whatever you'd like, you also get to pick what happened at the end of the game. So you can either import your original save from the first Pillars of Eternity game, and it allows it to, the story basically just continues. It takes your all of your character relations, so your kind of how it was left with the original one. Oh, 3. There's a lot of 3s on there. Okay, it turns out the gods are too dumb to figure out what Aethys is doing, so they sent me back to figure it out.
Could be they're just not dumb enough to get in Aethys' way up here.
A perilous endeavor indeed. Castle or no castle, you are still my lady, and I will aid you to the best of my ability.
Well, I suppose we better get a move on.
Right, should I take Matt with me, or should I not? But yeah, so when you actually first kick up this game, it asks you to input your. You can either input your save from the original file, which, as I say, takes over your original character, what you look like, your relations with your party, and who you met along the way. Also, your end. So, whatever happened and how you decided to end the original game, it carries over. Now, if you don't have an original save, it allows you to choose whatever you would like. So it gives you about 5 or 6 different options in order to choose. Now, I chose one where it was basically, you know, it was fair and just. You know, it was I saved certain people, I kind of killed some other people, and it was okay. But you know, it was fairly just. Okay, fine. We'll take that. Right, what would we like him as? Now, again, when you collect people to add them to your party, you basically get to choose what class they are. So it gives you a couple of options. So do we want Matt as a fighter? Do we want Matt as a rogue? Or do we want him as a swashbuckler? Oh, we've got to vote for swashbuckled. Now, it does say it's not recommended for new players, but I've multi-classed my own character, so we'll ignore that. But yeah, so fighter is pretty classic, you know, armor, shield, hit stuff, pretty hard hitting, but tank feel. Rogue, you know, you do damage, it's kind of like high DPS really. Striker, I suppose you call them in an RPG. Swashbuckler, a little bit of both. It is a lovely, lovely pipe. Oh, multi-pass. I can't believe the general consensus is to multi-class. So go on then, we'll do it. There we go. We've now got a squad of 3. Me, Aslan, and Matt. Right, basically, I know there is someone on the boat, so let's just take... do we want to give it to you? We want to give it to me. I get first dibs. That's how this works. Right. I get first dibs. That's kind of the rules here. So, you'll notice that along the way, there are these kind of ghosts or spirit souls that do occur and appear. It is something that, you know, you do come across. So your character can actually see, well, kind of dead souls that haven't passed on yet. So you do have like a certain ability in order to to kind of aid them and assist them into getting to the afterlife. Right.
Help! Somebody!
Ooh. Oh no, someone's stuck. Right, let's just go into the inventory. Before we help them, we'll do some sorting. Right. So you can basically specifically design all of your inventory with kind of each character. So specifically, you get like different ones. I will also mark down here that I actually have the ability to have a pig. Again, it's because I got the game when it was first coming out. So when it basically first came out, because I downloaded and got a deal on a lot of the expansions. Oh no! Oh, you can't wear a hat. That's really sad. But yeah, so because I managed to get some expansions and it worked out well, it then just happened to turn out that I could get a pig. So I get +1 Constitution for having Cosmo the pig, but it also gives like party-wide effects, which is nice. Alright, let's have a look at Ale, Vital. What else have we got? Personal inventory. Let's see what they do. 10%, yeah, let's go crit damage. That's what we need. We need some crit. I'm going to give. I'm going to kind of take some of this stuff down and provide it to Monsieur Mercer. Probably because it's kind of necessary sometimes in order to have that. Oh, I can't have that stuff. Right, because he's a rogue, I am going to give him some lockpicks because it's necessary. It's probably better for him to have it than me to have it. And he's got a swish hat. Right.
Great on me.
Now I know for a fact there is someone on the boat. Oh, come on, guys. Let's all just investigate. Okay. So another dagger. I don't actually know what weapons he's got. Oh, he's got some stuff. That's fine. We're good. I wasn't sure if he actually had a weapon or not. I was a little bit concerned then. Come on, Kiki. Come on. There we go. Right. It's like the sixth sense. Sorry, I see dead people. Hey, look who it is. Hey, it's a dead person. Okay, let's try and whip up. So. I did, she is called Kiki, but it was funny to call her Aslan. I was going to go for Trinket, but I thought it was a little bit too on the nose with everything else that's Criticon related on here. And I did almost select a bear, but I played with I think I had a Ranger I party before and played with the bear. So I decided against it. Now, depending on who I choose, so if we have a look here, so we've got the options of, using agility, might, and athletics. So, I mean, apparently I suck at athletics, but Matt's not bad. So, if we want to go for option 1, we've got a couple of choices, or we can use the grappling hook that I've just found, or we can just stay where we are. It's got 1 for scaling, and 1 for grappling hook. But welcome to the person who just joined the stream, watching YDK BTR, myself Dave, playing Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire with the expansions because yay and fun. Oh, getting a lot of grappling hook coming through. I'm really sad, guys. I'm carrying the boat. Kind of like the boat. Here's the thing, if you could have a boat, what would you call the boat? Oh, there's a lot of 2s. Okay, we'll go through them. I'm trying to think what I could call the boat. So I think Brian is very good. Brian the boat's probably not ideal. Oh no, we've lost it. We'll use it to climb up now we've used it. It makes it considerably easier. Yay! So, we can now talk to the guy
Watcher, is that you?
We betrayed.
It is strange. I see nothing. A grey nothing. What happened? I remember the ship listing under our feet. Something struck me.
Right, guys. Kiki is a lion and therefore proficient with grappling hooks. I think. Megatron. Kiki climbed by witchcraft. I mean, what you've got to ask yourself is, never mind how did Kiki climb, but how did this tiny little pig that's part of our party climb up? I mean, I can kind of see like a lion climbing up with claws, or as Toby says, a good leap. But the pig, I don't know. But what would we like to say? Would we like to lie and say, I'm sorry, I couldn't save you? Or, who are you? Seriously. Or, you were killed by a crate. Not the noblest, but it was quick. Haha. Or, you're dead. Seriously, just go away. Just go away. It is a teacup pig. I'll give you that. I like how Kiki's just like done an actual real life Kiki thing and just sat down. Just be like, no, I'm not dealing with this right now. Okay, there's a lot of threes. Okay, we'll go with 3 then. We'll go with 3.
Was it?
Oh,
I forget.
It's starting to sound like me. You forgot. Oh no.
I thought the end would be different. You were a watcher. You would have been our captain. Tell me, where am I to go?
Right, do we want to go, you're welcome, treat yourself, stick around and you can figure that out, or, no. But if you see Pallid Knight, say sup. Or do you want to go, what use is a dead deckhand? Go away. There should be an option saying the crate is more important. Because let's be fair, I mean, so far I mean, I don't know what kind of use he would have been if we run aground anyway, so... Oh, everyone's feeling a bit of 1. Oh, 3. Shrug. Okay, alright. Let's go shrug. We'll play this as chaotic neutral. Mournful confusion, apparently. Is nothing further, but as you move away from wherever's presence is following in your wake. Oh, mate, seriously, you guys have maybe had a creepy stalker ghost. Ah, alright.
Suppose you're stuck with that.
Alright, so this person was
You're
also on the
looking
ship.
better, Casita. That, or I'm worse off than I thought.
I believe she was the, I don't know. I think she was the bone, but I'm not quite sure.
It's my leg, Matico. It hurts even worse than it looks.
Right, guys. Do we want to, kind of, go, what happened? Have you seen anyone else? Craft a splint from some debris. Patch it the best I can, but you want to stay off the leg as much as possible. Or just say, see you in a bit. Oh. Okay, have you seen anyone else? 3. Okay, we're getting someone who wants to splint. Someone who wants to go. Okay, majority seems to be crafting a splint,
I wasn't
so
planning on going for a run, Casita.
we'll give it a shot.
It still hurts, but I can manage from here. Agrasima.
Right.
Have you found any of the others yet?
Shrug. We'll go shrug this time. I feel like
I'm
it's one
sure
of
we'll
those
be
things.
fine.
Yeah.
I'll see you on shore, Casita.
Sarah. See you later. There we go. She's walking. See, you're fine. She didn't need anything. Ugh. Right, I don't think there's anywhere else we can really explore for now, so we'll just hop back down. We'll just climb down. There's nothing else over there. Always shrug. That is true. This is just a game of shrugging.
Of course.
We'll go. Ooh, darling. Thank you. Right. I believe there is some stuff up here. If memory serves me right.
I've marked my time.
Suey.
Ooh, what?
Suey.
Aha! There's a deadly ball. Combat music. It's just a flesh wound. I used to be an adventurer till I took an arrow to the knee. Right, game pause. So, I would like me. We're going... Right. Let's become an animal. Let's show that off. Let's become a bear. Let's be drinking. Right. You, Kiki, Nomin. You, Monsieur Mercer. You. Oh, not down. No. You can just go and stab it. That's fine. Right, let's unpause. There we go. I am now a bear. Sorry, every time. It's just ridiculous. Oh wow, that was so much fun. Oh, what? I hate it that it just deep selects the team automatically.
Fancy seeing you here. I can't see much of anything really, apart from you. Just endless grey. What happened?
Trinket. Yes, Suri, it is Trinket. So what happened, guys? The ship ran aground and you died? Sorry. Or, I'm afraid you didn't make it. Or, shoo, go towards the light and all that. Or, you didn't make it, you idiot, you're dead. You are dead. Dead, dead. We get a lot of go away. Do you know what? I might just make a series out of this because I quite like having you guys influence the decision. So, 2. I feel like Kyle's got the so that's like Kyle's got a deciding vote, but it does appear to be 3. So Shu, go towards the light and all that.
I don't see any light, Captain. Just you.
Oh, thank you.
Is there supposed to be a light?
Oh, please. I mean, I know I'm a star, but come on. Right. Bereth charged me with guiding souls to the afterlife, so I suppose you're my responsibility now. It's the god I accidentally said I'd kind of help. Or too bad for you. Bye. What would be like? Okay. Really straight in with the bye. I'm starting to get a feel for the audience participation on this and what it's going to be like. Fine.
Well, hey, hang on. I'll stick with you.
Oh,
if
what?
That's all right.
You make a decision.
Since I woke up here.
Stays there. Right, I should probably warn. I'm trying my hardest, guys. But this stream sometimes does have some adult language, so if there is anyone who isn't 18 who ends up accidentally clicking on this live stream, I'm really sorry, but there may be a couple of fucks that you hear. So, I'm sorry. But anyway. Oh my god, die already. Okay, I have a look at this one. Shrug. There's a couple of shrugs in there. Come along then, if you must, or don't you dare. Stay away from me. Toby's got a decided vote on this one. Yeah, Sue, I know. They do tend to hang around for a while, which is sad. Always shrug. Alright, okay. I'm being told to always shrug, so I'm sorry, guys. I've shrugged. Okay, they fall in step, radiating cheer. That's a shame.
How can I help?
Right. Let's head over here. Oh, look at that. Cheeky bottle of wine. Oh, there's a sea cave. Do you want to go in the sea cave, or do we want to curve down here, where we feed him? just click the end dialogue button. Oh really? Okay, that's useful to know. Oh, apparently it just zooms in. Well, that's it. Thank you for doing that. I don't know. Just walk away and say end dialogue. I like that. We'll go to the cave. We'll have some fun. Oh, hello. Welcome to the person who's just joined the stream. You're watching, well, I say us here, Dave here from YDK BTR playing Pillars of Eternity Deadfire 2. We've started by doing a dialogue select option. So when it comes to dialogue, you guys do get to pick what my character chooses. So it feels like so far we've got a little bit of a sass going on, so I like it. But yeah, welcome to the stream.
Got it.
We should probably view stealth. Right, good to know. That was really unhelpful.
I'll be right back.
I don't really quite know how good
I guess we're
this
not the
team
first
will
to
be
head this way.
at stealth, but we'll find out. Oh, let's go pick some shrooms,
Maybe just
guys.
this once.
Yeah. Alright, some shrooms.
My turn. How can I help?
There we go.
Come
We
along,
can
Trinket.
slightly sneak that way. Oh, do you know what? I might actually put them in there. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Right, let's have a quick look. I like how the pig is completely ignoring stealth
Wait,
whatsoever.
there.
Right, paused it. Okay. Let's get Monsieur Matt. So come over here and do a bit of a crippling strike on that one. We'll then, after that, we'll get Kiki to jump in, and then I will use... What is that? Wow. Deep into their soul, temporarily frightened. That's horrifying. Oh, what have we got? Oh, Nature's Mark. Makes him easier to hit. Good to know. Or Marked Prey, so Hunter's Mark. I thought it may. I thought it may.
Go for the eyes, Trinket.
Go for the eyes trinket. Oh no. That really was not intentional. Oh, look at that. Crit slow motion. And yet Kiki is still prowling for some strange reason. Well, what have we got over here? Yeah, we'll just jump in. Why not? They can do their own thing. Oh, ruthless. Some ruthless gameplay going on here. Right,
Is that all?
let's go loot some stuff. Warhammer. Right. I don't actually know, I'm not really quite sure what kind of weaponage Monsieur Mercer can really have. I don't know as a rogue. As a swashbuckler, what his ideal are. I'll have that, just in case, you never know. Put that one in there, get that. Just doing some organisation. No, it's key. It's probably okay. What's that one? 8 collection 4. Yeah, he's probably set up. I wish you could kind of, give your companions stuff. Like, say if I gave Kiki a
Let's take a look.
if I gave Kiki a like a bandana or a scarf or something to actually match Kiki, that'd be really cool. Oh, some more shrooms. Right, this is a lot of what this kind of game is. You do pause to start combat.
Go for the eyes,
As it just allows you to kind of, because you get so many abilities, it just allows you to sort through it and make a good selection as to what you actually want to do. Because there's so many sub menus and things that you've got to go into, like selecting a spirit shape or selecting any one of your class abilities. It does kind of get a little bit like, oh, I need to kind of go do that. But actually, what we'll do is that one. So this basically is like a sneak attack crit strike. That's pretty much what that is. Kiki, you can jump in and just attack. Kiki doesn't get a huge amount of abilities, so they do auto attack
With your name on it.
as well, which is good and handy. But if you ever do want to kind of go for a specific ability, then you are able to as well. Oh, Kiki can't search. What?
How can I help?
Oh, such a letdown. Alright, come on, you move there.
Of course, darling.
Right, let's go do some stuff.
Okay,
Sure.
Tech support's back.
What do you need?
Oh no. Oh, it's backspace selector, right. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, sweet, that is a really handy thing to know. Thanks, Carl. Oh,
Oh, all right. Maybe just this once.
don't know if there's anything else around here, no. Sweet. Oh no, tech support's found something wrong. But, never mind.
No, on the screen I'm watching on, like, not half, like, this part of the screen's cut off.
Oh no! Okay, right, let's a bit of a pause. Let's just...
I don't know, it might just be my screen. Guys, is it just my screen or is it all of yours?
Well, I've adjusted that. Hopefully that will resolve the problem. I mean, it appears okay on the... Appears okay on the stream I've got, but
It might just be my telly.
don't know. But thank you very much anyway.
That's okay.
Currently, guys, we're just wandering around exploring a cave.
What have
Hi! I'm gonna go join you back in the comments now.
In the comments. Okay. So what we found here is just a bloke who is surrounded by bear traps.
Damn pirates! Audra, take your scabrous souls for fish food.
Yeah.
Bayadol. Still alive and calling everybody scabrous, I see. Well, now we got a bosun. Just need a boat.
Adair. And I see that corpse we've been carting around is looking a slight more sprightly. Good to see the two of you, but mind your step. I've been trying
I
to
do
find
like the
a way
character
past
interactions
without
here.
losing a leg or getting a face full of poison.
So, with my character, I'm not very good at disarming, but just due to having a party, there is some good assist. Here, I am really solid at perception, being a ranger. I've got a stat of, well, apparently 11. I think I've got a higher stat than that, but I think there's some penalties. So I can guide them through, or I can, assist and say, oh, you're a coward, and convince him to do it on its own. Or I can use my mind to, prematurely set them off. Or I can just be like, see you later. Now, if I do save him, he does become part of the team as well, later on. If I can navigate him and call them Orly. I don't know if I can actually rename them, otherwise I will, because that would be funny. But I should call him Orly, as long as he was a turtle. So guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. What are we feeling? 4. Oh, we're going for the clever route. Okay. Set that up. But yeah, so going along, you do find various party members. I think by the end of this particular island, I had about 3 or 4 in the party, which is cool. Right, so it does appear to be 4 is the one. But you wreak havoc upon the traps to the tune of snapping metal teeth and clattering darts. With the cacophony, when the cacophony ended, I can read, honest. Bayadol peers out from between his fingers and gives you a broad grin.
No, it's a good thing none of them were of the exploding variety.
Who makes exploding bear traps? Who would do that? You'd catch the bear and just annihilate it and just incinerate it it's just ridiculous.
Some stinking corpses in this cave. You find anyone else?
Right guys, 1 or 2. Do you want to be a dick or not? That's basically the answer. Are we going to be an arsehole or are we going to be nice? Not a Percy. Do you know what? Dire bears are a bigger issue. You weren't quite right. Okay, that's fair. If they were dire bears, I would understand why. 2, 1, okay. Irony's going for the we are being a dick route. Toby's kind of walking the line. There's the pissed off three-legged bear. You're quite right, yeah, that's true. Oh, we've got another one for 2. True, I suppose, yeah, I would be pretty pissed off if I was walking around casually going about my business and then ended up with like an accessory that I didn't really want. I don't know. Do bears counted as bracelets? That's my question. I'll give it a minute to get all the votes in. I don't actually know who voices Bayadol. That's something. Because you're walking along and you go, that's Laura Bailey, that's Travis Willingham, that's Matt Mercer. Another 2. Okay, it seems to be 2 is the overwhelming.
All right, ease up now. I'll get a fire going on the beach.
No, it turns out we're just going to be an arse through the entire thing. I'm okay with that. So he's fucked off. Which is fine, we can now loot the place. Oh! Yay! Pick up some stuff and beer. Yeah. Items. Oops, stop.
Sorry, friend. I can't.
Oh,
What
mate.
have we here?
Seriously, man.
Better. A quick rest would help if you don't mind.
Yeah, I do mind. Come on,
Is
man.
that all?
Oh. I was concerned then. I probably should be looking out for traps. That was on me. I apologise. I can't believe I stabbed Matt. I'm so sorry, Matt. Please forgive me. That's handy though. We've got a corrosive cloud trap. Ooh, that's good. Right, what do we have here? So, R Rising 7, Crush and Freeze. Or we have R Rising 7, Crush and Freeze. Right, so it's the same thing, I think. Oh no, it's R Rating 3, I'm looking at the wrong thing. No, it looks a bit bad on that one. This one here, R Rating 7, Slash and Shock. That's good. 3 and 3. I don't know which one looks better. I feel like that's how we should make the decision. Do we think that looks better? Or do we think that one looks better? What do we like? Do we like chainmail? Or whose name, sorry? You're talking about either? Or Bayadol. Or Bayadol, sorry. Oh, Bayadol. I think it's Bodul, if memory serves, but I'm not sure. A breastplate. Okay. We'll go for the breastplate then. And there we go. That's kind of, how we should, I feel, how we should rate stuff, right? I'm going to stick with the hunting bow purely because I've got points in it, so it means that I'm better with that particular type of bow. It's 1522. Yeah, I think so far everyone's kind of good with what we've got, but I'm sure there's probably an enemy round here.
Trouble up ahead.
Yeah, I thought there might be. We'll sneak in here. Okay.
You're going
Go for a bit of an attack. We'll do a bit of a crit hit, and then we'll get Kiki to jump in as well.
moving.
I really like the game because it does pause you immediately when you're in combat, but it's also really unhelpful sometimes because you've already kind of planned what you would like. Alright, now let's get him upon this gentleman, but we'll do a tumble. We'll get there, and I will then do a Heart shot.
Go for
There we
the
go.
eyes. I always hit my mark.
Boom! I love the slow motion ending to it. You just get like a solid replay, which is just quality.
Doing out here by himself in a cave anyway. Collecting his thoughts.
The sass coming off there, unbelievable. Oh, let's investigate. Dozens of paintings. Oh, what?
Well, that R looks about as big as...
Oh, Ring of Minor Protection. Okay.
Smells at this point.
Right. I feel like I should just put all the good stuff on my character. Right? That's how it works, isn't it? Alright, let's have a quick look. So, this gives me +5 fortitude, +5 reflex, +5 will. So, in this game, it's very much like kind of old school D&D and stuff, where it's like fortitude, reflex, and will, rather than like con, wisdom, intelligence, dex, strength, that kind of stuff. But it's very much the same kind of thing. Let's give the rogue all of the lock picks in the world, just because, well, he's probably going to use them and I'm not. Right. So. I'm going to try and use this ability. I'm going to hold fire. Now you can use it. So we'll do that. It's basically like a kind of like a fire. So it's like an ice thing. You just breathe ice. It's an ability for my particular race, which is nice. No, sorry, it's my class even, not race. Basically, you got to select like a druid spell to begin with, which is sweet. Guns are a thing in this game as well. People do have firearms and things, and you can become proficient in firearms and things, which is cool. Oh, look at that, everyone can have cool shields. Right. Let's give you... So, where you've got kind of personal inventory, that's basically what specifically they can use. But you can have so you can have specific inventory for that one character, or this is the general one that can be used. So when you've got a lot of people, you can kind of mix and match, and basically kind of hopefully make it slightly better. I believe this is a better shield. But I could be wrong. 8 minus 4 plus 1 to enemies engaged, and then this one is... Oh, it's pretty much the same thing. In that case, it's just stylistic choice, and I think that one looks better. So, that's what we're going for. I just double check his armor as well. 755. Yeah, that's pretty good. Sure, so you get kind of like different things you can collect, or different kinds of weapons. So firearms, I think you've got bows as well, as you can see with my character.
Well, as long as I don't get caught.
Do you want to pick the lock? Yes. Here we do. Why not? Let's give it a shot.
Well done.
Hey, you managed to do it. Sweet, because that looks like some cool armor that potentially he doesn't want. But it may look swish. Actually, let's see how good it is first. Into facts? No. That's a good point. Please put in suggestions as to what everyone thinks we would kind of like to play or something next week. We do have a couple of things lined up, like so we missed out Mario Party 1. Our Overwatch Neverwinter streams, so we may potentially go back and do those, because as I say, they were missed, which was sad. But please do just let us know what people would like to watch us play, or what kind of games people like, and we can try and accommodate that and have some fun. Right, this appears to be where we've come from. So I believe this cave explored. I think there's one little bit left. I'm sure there's a. Is there another bit to the cave? Sure, I can't remember. I'm sure there was. When
Is that all?
I'm sure there was another bit to the cave, but I can't remember where it is. So I'm going to have to do a bit of a quick explore round. If we potentially do that, that will speed up progress. That's it, that's what I was looking for. Knew there was another bit to the cave. So, the waters here glow with an eerie blue. The cave glistens with reflected light. You can just make out an opening in the cavern walls to the northwest where the water flows onward. Now, we can send someone through to look for air pockets, we can just swim through, or we can just leave. Now, I do know there is stuff on the other side, but as I say, it just depends on what you guys would like me to do. So, number one is just look for air pockets, be intelligent about it. Number two, just fuck it, go straight through. Or three, nah, I'm done. I'm done with this cave. Nah. So, please pop in the comments what you like. Oh, two, just from two, okay. People will just want me to swim through. Okay, right, apologies Toby, but there is a lot of two. Yeah. There we go, I failed. So he swam forward into the unwelcoming gloom and immediately plunged into confuming watery realm of featureless stone and small dive space. Someone's turned, but soon comes clear you've underestimated the length of the journey. Despite, you're forced to return where you came from. Mercy was injured. Oh no! I probably should have looked because I forgot how to kind of go back. Right, we'll give it a shot and send someone through to find our pockets. We'll send him through. And now I'm injured. And then we'll oh no. Can't remember what we did. Was he successful? I believe so. Sure, why not? Let's give it a shot. Hey, there you go. The air pockets have succeeded. Mercy is invincible but damaged. So, we've now made it to this side, injured. Do you know what? I can't actually remember how to heal yourself, if you bear with me. I think you probably have to rest up, to be honest. I don't know if it's like an injury kit or something. I believe food allows you to heal, I think, from memory. So kind of your potions of wine, you can craft various things. So let's just go to Vangia's rest. Ah, it's resting, is it? Yeah. I expected there is a campfire. I think Beardal said that he was going to get a campfire, so he potentially may rest there in a bit. But hey, we've got a gun. We've got loads of copper pyre. We can investigate stuff, and there's a person to talk to.
Told you not to bring that thing in there.
Oh.
Didn't like the look of it one bit. But no one daren't speak poor of his precious animancy tech.
I'm sorry. I apologise that you're, arguing about someone who doesn't exist and have resting bitch face. I'm so sorry.
Special gift from his contact, he says. Now it's acting all weird.
Listen, like, fucking...
Freaks. You feel it too, right? Like it's looking straight through you?
Seriously. Like, you try and go through a cave, just a nice casual cave, not have any concerns, and then this absolute fucking dick comes out of nowhere and just starts giving me a hard time because she's annoyed at someone else. No. Don't you know who I am? I am the Watcher, man. Seriously.
Came out here to get away.
Right.
can't stand it staring at me anymore. Then... Oh, my memory's fuzzy. Anyway,
Okay.
you want a Benwifts? Haven't seen you for, but he's been bringing all sort of new folks on lately. Can't hardly keep track.
It's true. It is kind of like Australian Cockney, isn't it? That's so shocking. But do we want to basically just go, hey, look, it just looks like you were shit at rowing and kind of fucked it on the rocks? Or do we go, sneering jerk with designs on my ship? Ha ha ha. No. I'm going to kill your boss the next time I see him. And then go, hold on, animancy tech? Or, I don't know how to tell you this, Spirit, but you are dead. Dead. It's time you made your way to the wheel, Spirit. So, we've got 6, we've got 2 4s, we've got a 3. Go on then, we'll go for 4. Hold on, animancy tech?
Oh yeah, one of the crew got it off those Valian bungholes. The ones what with the fancy ships and jaunty caps. We swipe things from them all the time.
Okay, I feel like that didn't answer any questions. So, what would you guys like to pick this time? Okay, you ask a question, hold on, what? And then they give like exposition, but unhelpful stuff of, oh yeah, we just stole it from these random people who've never played the other game before have no idea what they are. So, Villania, I believe, are like. So imagine like a Spanish fleet. They're kind of like that feel. Right, we're getting a fair amount of 5, so we'll go 5 then. We'll just be like, come on then, mate.
Wait a tick, is that why everything's all grey? Hell, that explains some things.
It does.
And here I thought maybe I just bonked my head.
Then you're daft.
Look, maybe we should stick together. Feels right, you know? Well, with you being the only other thing around and all.
How many creeper
I can give you a
stalker
hand
spirits
with,
do we have to have?
spirity stuff.
Okay, so I've done that one. Do they want to stay with me and find their way to the wheel? No kidding, you were always wanted a ghost friend. Or do what you like. I'm a watcher. I've got spirity stuff covered. Or, sorry, my entourage is full. Full. Okay. I'm watcher. Spirity stuff's covered. 2. I always wanted a ghost friend. Oh, Carl's got the casting vote on this one. Two. Oh, mate. Oh, you're just tying us up. Right. Okay, we'll get a coin. We'll get a coin. We'll flip it. Okay. Right. Heads is 4. Tails is 2. It's tails, so for those of you who can't actually see, I'll raise it up. It's tails. So, no kidding, I've always wanted a ghost friend.
And I've always wanted to be a ghost. Look at us, all in accords. We like 2 peas. I just hope you know where you're going, because I ain't got half a clue.
What? I've always wanted to be a ghost. Someone's got issues. I feel like I probably don't want this person as a friend. I'm just saying. But you pat them friendly on the shoulder and they pass right through you, unperturbed, they grin and walk behind you. Okay. Alright, let's head back. I believe there's a couple members of the crew I think left to find, from what I understand. We'll head back through. We'll swim back through so we're not stuck in the same location. And then we'll speed up time and just head all the way back. That's the thing, I can just leave them to catch up, so we're all good. Apologies, guy. If I had a cent, then or at least I don't know. Can you flip dollar bills? I know you can make them rain, but can you flip them? That's the question. Right, here we are. So, let's take some stuff back. Let's have some fun. Let's.
What a mess. We'll be needing help getting the Defiant off the ground.
Right. What do we do now? Do you know anything about this place? Farewell. Oh.
I've got a quarter.
Oh, we've got a quarter. Alright, I'll flip that next. We've got a quarter. It says United States of America $quarter bill. It's got the Cumberland Gap on there. It's Kentucky. Sweet. So, there we are. We've got a quarter. Use that for the next tie break. I can't believe you're being told off by Jess. Oh, one. Okay, go on then.
Turned
Go
around
forward.
in that storm. Hard to be sure just where we are.
Right. Okay. Again, I don't really... I feel like this has got a theme of people not really answering questions that we're asking. But, okay, sure. Let's just kind of, you know, go...
Not much chance of us moving the ship on our own, but we're in charted waters.
Okay, right. He wants to just go near town. Let's have a quick chat. Can we rest for a minute to see if we can... Okay, so we do have to kind of eat, which is fair enough. So every time you rest, you do have to kind of eat, which is good. Actually, quick check there. Can we do some crafting? No, not yet, that's fine. So let's just rest for a minute. So basically this...
Quiet. You're under a damned barrel.
So that just basically allows everyone to heal up. It's like Dark Souls in that respect. I'm sure there was another person hanging around somewhere, I believe. I'm under the impression that there is a the person.
Didn't think death would be so boring.
So this is kind of where we found that other ghost. Just having a quick, just in case we've missed any part of the team. I don't believe so. I think the other one's around here, but I just wanted to double check and make sure. Yeah, sweet, that's fine. Okay. So, in this one you kind of get to the jokes at the right level. That's true. In this game, I think it's really good as a as like an RPG. Because you do get to you do get to kind of pick where you want your stats, so it allows you to kind of, you don't necessarily have to have the best stats for your class. It helps, but you can put them wherever you like, really, because it's all useful. But it does give you a guide on what's kind of most helpful for this. But is that you, Mercy?
You woke just in time for the fun. Fighting off motherless raiders,
bye, Sue.
Flung into the freezing depths of Ondra's bosom.
Thank you very much for joining us, Sue. We'll catch you very soon. Lovely to have you. Joko Cruise. No, I don't think I ever heard of that. But
aye.
Right.
Magran learns us poor bastards that a little excitement's good for that.
So, number one, the last Magranite to travel with me almost went mad because of his goddess trials. Even the gods can't break me, Engrim, or I've had enough trials for today, or say nothing. Bye, Sue. Oh, wow, that's so cool. As a nerd cruise. Wow, do they like play board games and stuff? Must be an absolute nightmare when you go on choppy seas and your tabletop games go do. Well, we've got 3 and 2. Irene gets to be tiebreaker in this sitch. But that's so cool. I'll have to look into those nerd cruises. That's awesome. I like a good nerd cruise. Oh. Okay, I don't think Irene's participating, so we'll have to flip the coins. Oh no, Irene did just at the last second. Irene said 3. We've had enough trials for today.
Can we go back on the ship now?
I'll be honest, fella, no. No, you can't. Look at your ears. They're so weird. But alright, go on then. So, you're still drunk, aren't you? She looks about 12. Vela, don't let Ingrim be a bad influence while I'm gone. Shouldn't you be helping? Any idea where I should start? I'll go see if I can find anyone else. 1, you're still drunk, aren't you? Thank you very much, guys, for joining in, by the way, in the chat. I really appreciate you playing along. I hope it's fun and interesting to watch. It is a really good game. I'd recommend anyone to kind of go out and get it. I'm not endorsed, but hashtag could be. But yeah, it's a really good RPG if anyone kind of is interested to play. Irene is again the tiebreaker. Tiebreaker. Let's see where she goes. I'll give it 20 seconds. Oh, there you go. 1, you're still drunk.
Dry as kindling, Watcher.
I'll believe that. Don't let Ingrid be bad from this one gone. Do you know what? We'll just we'll go with Toby's there.
The Defiant. Worth spying on, just in case someone went cast from the deck onto the strand.
Okay. Right, we'll go see if we can find stuff.
I'll start a fire. A right proper fire to thank Magran for all her trials.
Sweet. So there we go. It appears like we've kind of helped and found all the members of the crew. This symbol here kind of means that we've leveled up. So now we get to basically put stats and abilities. So we get kind of things which we... So this is all the stuff where it comes in like actual tests. So where you have to kind of craft things or like craft explosions or do like the athletics checks like we've been doing. Or these things are, I think, stuff that come up in like conversations where it asks you to like a survival check in order to build that splint for the lady who's on the deck. The deck of the bow. On this one, at the moment, I feel like well, he's kind of got that covered a little bit, but no one's kind of got. I feel like we need athletics after that show. To be fair, that's what I'm doing. Athletics because we need it for Mercy because she's not doing great. On this one, I mean. So basically what I've kind of done is I've put her as like an explorer in the past. So before she became the Watcher, she was an explorer, which is why she's got stuff in like diplomacy, bluff and religion and survival. So I am tempted to put insight in there as well for her, which is good. Now we get to pick a level up. Now because we've multi-classed, it works slightly differently to any other forms. You basically get to kind of, you have 1 point and it can go in either range or druid. Now, what I'm kind of thinking is that I do need something to aid in my abilities as a druid, because so far, like just I've been doing a lot of ranger stuff. Mercy's insight is a 19 plus, so that is why I put it in there. Thank you. Yeah, if she fails to swim, then I feel like it's necessary. So what we can do is we can kind of get like another spell, just like Area of Effect. We can kind of get like a bit of inspiration, or we can charm some animals in the area. We can do Sunbeam, which is a pretty classic thing, or Dancing Bolts. Or we can get some like passive abilities, like we become better at movement and defense, or we gain an additional weapon slot, or say we can shift for longer. But it just depends on, or we can go for something a bit rangery if we like. So we can go for like wounding shots, or we can buff Kiki a little bit. I think I'm tempted to buff Kiki a little bit, to be honest, because she's doing well, but she is a little bit. Oh, should we give Kiki monastic training? That's amazing. Right, Kiki's becoming a monk. I don't care. Kiki, like, I was going to put that to a vote, but then I found Kiki being monk, and, well, I'm sorry guys, but that rules everything about the Kiki become a monk. That's so cool. So that happened. But now we are about to level up Matt, so this one I will put to a vote. Have I met Kiki? Yes, Kiki is dark. So Kiki hasn't been on the stream. I know you guys hear a lot about her. Some of you have met her, and she is a lovely dog, but she's a ninja and a monk. What should we go for Matt? Matt is a swashbuckler, a rogue, 5 explosives, that's pretty swashbucklery, and rogue-wise, bluff. That's about right. Right, so we're about to give him some skills. So what do you guys think? Do you think we should put it up into fighter or rogue? What would you think? I'm just nothing of Yeehor and Dog. Oh, our dog. Our dog's great. She's daft, but she's great. Oh, rogue. Okay, right, we'll put it into rogue. So as a rogue, we can put in escape, so it's like disengage, or we can kind of do a bit of a defensive role, backstab, which is, I believe that's more like sneak attack, but like, well, I believe that's more like surprise crit. We can get like faster movement, additional weapon slot, defensive role, or sneak attack. I feel like sneak attack's probably the way to go, but everyone's saying backstab, so we'll go backstab. There we go. Boom. Go, Matt is leveled up. Sweet. Now you don't get to level up Kiki. Kiki just levels up with you guys, so it's one of those things where it's kind of you put points into their ability rather than leveling you up, which is good and bad because it means that you kind of limit what you can do, which is kind of why I went for like a multi-class, so that I've at least got a suite of abilities when normally I'd be limited at the higher levels. But we're now travelling, or about to be travelling to. Yeah, I'm aware of stuffs. So this is where our ship is. This is one tiny island, but we'll kind of drop by here. We'll get to the main town. We'll head in that direction. Let's head back over here. Let's assist these people. So, in the distance you see a simple wagon. The angle at which it rests on the road, one side jutting above the other, suggests it's been damaged or disabled. Even from your vantage point, you make out kith milling around it. Now, what I should say is kith themselves are followers of whatever the giant is called, who's destroying everything or I'm trying to stop and kill. So, what it says here is we can approach them openly, we can just go like, hey, or we can sneak up to observe if we want to send them out on a mish, or we can just, like, GTFO. Everyone's saying 2, alright, we'll get him in. So, near the cart you make out a group of Redcomb pilgrims even, in rough spin linen. A single draft horse stamps at the ground impatiently as the 2 pilgrims argue over the front right wheel, which seems hopelessly stuck in the mud. Do you want to approach openly, ambush and attack, or leave them? Oh, okay, everyone's voting 2 again. Okay, well, ambush and attack. Fair enough. All right. Okay, I was going to play this kind of chaotic neutral, but no, everyone's like, stab the fucker. So we'll stab them. Oh dear. Never mind, eh? We've got to test out our monk lion now, haven't we? So, you know, we'll ninja in. Okay. Let's casually move forward a little bit. Right, pause there. So, you sir, where's your backstabbing ability? Where did that go? Power, Oh no, where's the backstab? I don't even know. I don't know how it works. Probably should have looked at that, but right, let's do that.
I've got an arrow with your name on it.
Well, then just take this person out completely, straight away. Right. Ooh, that was painful. Right. This person just has to go down. So, whatever. Oh, they've shifted without me saying. You absolute dick. That's not what I wanted you to do, because I was about to select a different form. But okay, we're here now, so this is happening. Right, well, they're dead. Do we kill the farmhand? Oh, it's auto. Sweet. I wasn't sure, because I know it's passive, but I wasn't sure if it was a specific ability that you had to activate when you selected one of your rogue ones. But do we leave the farmhand? Oh, rogue tunic.
You've got it.
Let's just loot the place. Yeah. Sweet loot. Oh no, wait.
Is that all?
I was missing loot. Oh yeah, there we go, guys. There we go. We've done it. To be fair, guys, it's been a while and I've not really ever had him as a rogue. So I honestly couldn't tell you, so it's useful to have you guys checking me, making sure I'm doing it right. So this here is basically where we're heading to Port Mahe, I believe it's pronounced. So this is actually where you meet most of the characters and stuff for the rest of the journey. We'll probably play for about another half hour. Give it like a 2-hour stream, especially this kind of game, with you guys voting in as well. So we have had a little bit of less gameplay, only because we've been voting, but I think that makes it funner. But Joe, I am tempted to make this into a series, depending on if Harry's feeling, and depending on if he really wants to join in, or if he really lets me even. But hello, welcome to the new person in the stream. We're playing Pillars of Eternity Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire, if I can ever get the name right of the game. Welcome, my name's Dave, I'm from YDK BTR. More fun. Or funner? I don't know, are you correcting my grammar or? I believe so. Sorry, it's more fun that way. My apologies. Please don't at me, because I couldn't give a fuck. But here we are. We're in whatever that says, Port Mahe Harbour, mid-spring, 2028. Right.
Better see what that.
Let's go do town stuff. Oh no.
Please, everyone stay calm.
Here I am just strutting in with the lion. Man at the centre of attention appears to be fielding inquiries from both the gaggle of townsfolk gathered on a platform and a rather severe-looking Alma woman standing beside him. So Alma is like a kind of, I suppose, Goliath race.
I assure you I will do everything in my power to get you the answers you need. Our friends among the Huana
have offered you hospitality and safety from the storms.
Oh, folds her arms.
Yes, I think we're all keenly aware of the debt of gratitude we owe.
I have personally seen to the safety of your homes. Now you will do the same for our families.
Oh.
What about our families?
stuff's going on
What about
here.
the ships? How are we supposed to feed ourselves? If everyone would...
As Clario's gaze shoots across the crowd, it falls upon you where it remains. A few heads turn to see what they're given his attention. Oh no, apparently we're a pirate. So do we say my ship run aground just south of here? I need help. I'm not a pirate, and if I am... Looks around. Where? What do we like? Please feel free to vote. If select 1, 2, 3 or 4 depending on which option you would like me to go for. So we've got a couple of 3s in there. And if I am... Okay, we're getting a majority of 3 here. We'll give it a minute. But so as I said, the Alma are like a Goliath kind of race, so they're slightly bigger than humans. I think they're averaging about 7 to 8 foot, I think, if I remember the lore correctly. They're better built to be more the martial races and stuff. They get bonuses to, I think, physical strengths and stats and constitution, which is cool. Now, with the godlike that I am, you get bonuses to kind of mental stats and nature and things. I picked the moon one, so if I get near to death, I get a healing aura that appears. Okay, right, so give it a minute. We'll count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The majority seems to be 3, so and if I am.
Mind if I go get a drink? Meet up with you later. Bad luck with mobs.
Matt's not happy with that decision.
Everyone stay calm. I think it's clear our guest is nothing of the sort.
Oh, well saved,
2 of my
Clario.
guards reported a ship flying deer wooden colors, fallen prey to a private vessel. That would be your ship, I assume.
That would make her lucky. Your own vessels do not usually fare so well.
Quite.
Oh, so I just need some repairs and I'll be on my way. If I was all that lucky, I wouldn't have crashed here. Oh, so you'll help or say nothing. What would we like to do? Okay, so just kind of trying to reset my stream. So I've got ooh, wrong one. Do. Oh, there we go.
It was all
Back
fine.
on. Hmm?
It was all fine.
Yeah.
What was the matter?
I'm just random things that were loading up. You can grab my charger, could you? Because my phone's about to die. I'm checking the stream chat. I was trying to load up on there, but it wasn't working. Oh, okay, so we've got mostly 2. Alright, go on then.
Perhaps not.
Oh.
But I suspect
Tech
some
support.
good and come on.
Charging person.
Blanca, everyone, forgive me.
Okay,
I
fair
believe
enough.
this
That's
matter
fair.
requires my attention. You have my word that I will keep you apprised of any change.
I am. Are you guys enjoying the stream?
Especially you, Mr. Eckhart.
That's why it's gone weird.
What's going on?
The screen's not lined up with
It wasn't. It was before, and then you told me it was too much to the right, so I moved it because I was told. My tech support told me that it was too much to the left, so I adjusted it. Now I'm being told that tech support said it was too much to the right. Oh.
Do not flatter me with Valian titles. You are distracted with your newcomer.
That's outrageous. Nick the cookie. Sure. Joe, I don't actually know how to get the stream chat up on here. Do we know?
You need to be. Oh, yeah. You know, that half an hour you're going to play for. Can you get on the screen? Kind of mess.
There we go. Oh, I just go on here. Okay, that makes sense. Ah, alright.
Oh, Richard.
Thanks. I'll just. I thought I was on OBS, but that's alright. So, what basically is kind of happening is in here there appears to be a series of
Platform out there.
Thank you. Sweet. Tech support, useful. So.
As for you, stranger, let us speak at my estate. We'll discuss your predicament.
Okay. Right, so we've got to speak with him, but I think we'll have some fun first. Because I know for a fact that down here...
Accept the light, and you shall be redeemed.
There's someone... So, a missionary holds a candle to drip wax in the shape of 3 stars on the forehead of each kneeling worshipper. One of them stumbles back, swiping the hot wax from his skin.
Madikyo, I did not sign up to be burned.
What do you think you're doing? Watch from within the crowd. Excuse me, I'm looking for the governor. What would we like? Do like this. It gives you a lot of kind of options and inter-character. So depending on decisions you make in game, depends on how the relationships between your party work. So where you might side with one particular character on one occasion, that would then affect how the relationship is further down the line, or your actual choices in game affect how your colleagues see you. Right, so a lot of 2. So we'll watch from within the crowd. Priestess trembles her arms, face pinched with disappointment in the warm sea breeze from the port. Loose strands of her sun-streaked hair whip about her like a living halo.
This flame is not for purification. It is for illuminating the darkness. Sanctification comes only as a result of your journey. But the light will guide your way.
She tilts her face towards the sky. Eyes shut, she drags the shaky hand to draw wax across her own brow.
Arthas has returned at last, but it's not too late to redeem ourselves.
Oh no.
As surely as my fingers are webbed, I tell you.
Sure as my fingers are
never
webbed.
Sakes alive, Wanglis. Ain't we got more pressing matters to attend to than a baptism?
And there's Laura. Zotti.
We just missed one of the biggest reap-ins of all time. What about the souls that need us?
Shaforchi reaches a peculiar-looking lantern strapped to her head.
Do not push me on this, you wayward child. You'd leave the living forlorn to service the dead?
Rather than discouraging the other Dawnstar, the accusation seems to kill the stunless inside her. Shoulders set, she grins.
I'll light them all at once.
Metal clinking, she sways an eerily lit lantern in an intricate pattern before her. Priestess bites her lips, swinging harder and faster. Lithe arms hurtling the weapon with a deceptively hidden strength until she thrusts it hard out towards the crowd, splattering everyone with wax. That's one way to do it. What souls you on about? Wipe a glob of wax from your shoulder. Now, to make everyone aware, if we play our cards right, Laura will join our team. So, do we want Zotti on our team or not? How would you like me to proceed? We've got a 3 there. We've got a wiping wax from shoulder. Oh, we've got a 1. That's one way to do it. Oh, looks like... Oh, another 1. Okay. We'll give it a... I'll give it 20 seconds, just in case anyone else wants to pop in with a vote. So... Okay, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, 1 it is. That's one way to do it.
Yeah, it is. I call that the...
Grinning, she turns to get a good look at you and promptly chokes.
Are you by any chance looking to help the people I saw die in my dreams?
Ooh, so personal. She ducks her head, cheeks flushing prettily.
I'm guessing you're not here for the baptism.
Are we? So, number one, I'm looking for an Adra statue, ye high, inhabited by Aethys. Do you know where I can find the governor? You dreamt people died? What happened here? What if I was? So what are we feeling? Are we feeling like kind of, making Laura's dream come true? Or are we just on with the mish? Okay, so we've got a 3 and a 5, so you jump, people died. What if I was? And wait for the chat just in case any other votes come in. Otherwise, we'll be flipping a coin. Oh, another 3. Okay, 3 seems to be the consensus here, so we'll go for that one.
I get those kind of dreams sometimes. The ones that turn out true.
Ooh.
Nightmares, more like. Terrors that come true.
She rubs a palm over the back of her neck.
Had them since I was a little girl on the farm. Guess Gone was speaking to me even then.
Some of our brethren suffer from these visions more than others, while some of us, favorably, have none at all.
It ain't a curse. It's a blessing. A mark of the divine.
Okay. So, what does everyone want to go for? I think Emily's still on 5, but what other options would people like me to select? Okay, so I've just noticed that's one giant dog. That dog is almost as big as my lion. So either I've got a tiny lion or they've got a giant dog. It seems to be 5 there, so
No, I
what
don't
if it
think
was?
you are. You got this feeling about you. Like you got a greater purpose to see to.
She turns her head and smiles, looking too confident for her own good. I'll kind of go for the top one. Just
been calling
move on.
me here.
The
Left the
story.
breadcrumbs in my dreams. I need to get inland. If you're going, I could help you. Swear on my soul.
Okay. So, she can help us. So, why do you want to go inland? Who's gone? Who are you? Say nothing. What do we like? 3? A 1? Just waiting for the chat. Oh, and a 1. Okay. Give it a couple inches in case anyone else wants to jump in. Okay, does appear 1 to be the
Their
consensus.
souls needing their last rites. I ought to shine them the light, else they might get lost.
Ooh, they may get lost.
Enough nonsense, Jyoti. No one knows if anyone's even died. You've no business going in there, risking your own safety, risking our mission.
Oh.
Wingleth, you guide the living and I guide the dead. Gone bids it and I dreamed it. Leave it be.
We're
We
creating a
all
bit of
serve our
tension.
purposes. So what's yours?
So, do we want to kind of go, hey, I'm the Watcher. I'm the person who transports people into the afterlife. Or do you want to go, what do you think? So, let's have a... Oh, 2. What do you think? Irony's all about the mystery. Oh, 2. Yeah, that seems to be 2 consensus. Biting her bottom lip, she looks you up and down. A pleased sound leaves her throat. Oh, please, Laura. Stop it.
I think I know what you are.
Oh. Bit suggestive, but her brows raise in a sort of challenge.
And here you are, following my god. Watcher, will you take me with you?
Right. So, a fine proposition. I enjoy the company of a priestess. Do you want to kind of butter Laura up? Or why not? Perhaps it will prove useful in dealing with Aethys. You can tag along as long as you don't get in my way. Say I let you join me. How would that benefit me and mine? Or, no, I won't take you with me. What do we feel? And he's jumping in on why not. Perhaps he'll be useful. Oh. Okay, a couple of 2s and 3. Appears 2's the consensus though, so we'll
I know an offer
we'll go for that
rare as
one.
hen's teeth when I hear it. Yeah, I'm taking it.
Boom, she beams
You won't
brightly.
regret this.
Apparently won't regret it. She steals a shy glance at Edda.
Hey.
Oh, Matt and Laura starting to get a bit of a thing. I don't know if I'm okay with this. You know, seeing as I am Keyleth in the portrait, Marisha, I don't know, might be overstepping boundaries. Edda half nods without looking in Jyoti's direction. He seems suddenly focused on something in the distance. A tad too eagerly, she saunters close beside you.
Take care, child. Come back to us in one piece. If not for my sake, then Sauron's.
So don't tell her. What the High Priestess doesn't know won't hurt her.
Grinning, Jyoti waves at brethren at curt parting. So, another decision, guys. I would like you to decide whether we would just like as a priest, a monk, or a priest monk. True, you're quite right. I think Travis would ship it. I think he's probably written the script. Oh, priest. Contemplative. So we've got a priest and a priest monk. Okay, everyone wants me to multi-class. Alright, there we go. So she's now there. We can just kind of jump in.
Dawn stars. I wondered if we'd run into them down here. There's someone I used to know. Just an old friend. Came out here to settle with them last I heard. Maybe we should ask around. See if she's still out here. Might be she can help us.
Just a friend, huh?
Oh. Oh.
Oh, well, both grew up in Gilded Vale, same temple.
So, you're eager to see her, but you're trying to hide it. Why? Do we want to use our newfound insight? Or your cheeks are red, do we want to kind of use our perception? Or kind of diplomacy? You can trust me, you know it. Or do you just want to stare at Matt and just say, if you say so. What would we like? 1 to 5. 2? Want to use our perception? Just pointing Matt out, that one there. 4. Just want to stare. Again, it appears we're getting a lot of 2s in this stream.
Alright. We used to, you know.
Ooh.
She was real loud, too. Used to have to cover her mouth or she'd get the dog howling in the next room.
Wow. Wow. Jyoti's face mottles bright red and she turns away, hands covering her eyes. I get the picture. That's my favourite kind. Or sounds like a special woman, or you could have stopped a few sentences, sir, ago. What would we prefer? Do we want to kind of, do we want to kind of have a little bit of a flirtatious feel, or do we want to be like, mate, seriously, too far? 2. Okay, alright, okay.
I knew you'd understand. You're gonna like her. I got a good feeling.
You're gonna like her. I'm sure we will. Stunning. Right. Okay. Alright, let's hang on, just get a kind of a glimpse around town, because I do believe that there is a another companion we can look at collecting, I believe.
It's not right. I came here on the first ship. Why does an islander get paid the same as I?
I'm just trying to remember where it is, but
Go without whining about it.
It's
Here you find civilization, Aimika. That
this
is,
isn't one.
unless you prepare yourself, ne?
No, I don't want to shop. That's not what I came for. Came for a companione. Believe somewhere there. I believe.
Ado, begging your pardon for
I
the
don't know.
mess, miss.
I may have got it wrong, but
We
I
are
believe
still
so.
recovering from the storm. We have supplies here for the paying customer.
Oh, I don't want. Oh, how many times? I'm not after a thing. Anyway, okay. So what we'll do is we've got a couple of things going. I'll bring it back to the town centre just so we're familiar with where we are.
marvelous carvings.
We'll come to the.
Oh yes, this one is many
We'll kind of-
centuries
we'll,
old.
we'll stay here,
Blessed by
squad in the
yourself.
gallows. So that was the first installation of our of our Pillars of Eternity stream. Thank you very much everyone for joining. I really appreciate you jumping in, helping along with the dialogue conversations. Next time I think we'll probably start doing a couple of quests around here. We'll get the story actually kind of progressing. Today was just a little bit of a taster and a reminder for me of how all the controls works, and just a bit of getting a feel for the game and seeing how you guys react. So it was lovely to have you guys along for the ride, and thank you very much for jumping in. And well, I think we'll probably have a video out probably next week or week after, depending on how quickly I finish editing. But yeah, thank you very much for coming with us. I've been Dave. If you do like our videos and our live streams, please subscribe to our channel, like the videos, and hit that notification bell, ding, if you want to see more. So thank you very much, and have a lovely evening. Bye.